Newly born calves are most vulnerable to predators, and they have to stay close to mum at all times. Wolves are never far behind. This grey wolf is testing the herd, looking for any signs of weakness. He's joined by another from the pack. Together, they've cut the herd in half. But soon, the herd has regrouped, and the wolves give up the chase. There's little rest for the herd until they complete their seasonal migration to their summer range. Caribou are largely sustained by the high-energy sugars found in Arctic lichen. So prized is this plant that many biologists believe the availability of lichen during the winter months can profoundly impact caribou numbers.
Without the caribou, this landscape wouldn't look the way it does. They aerate the soils as they're walking to make it more productive for plants. Even their hair provides nesting material for migratory birds around here. And you can imagine how much fertilizer 500,000 caribou create.
They're like blood vessels flowing across this giant landscape.
Oh, look at that, a mum with 3 cubs. These are spring cubs in their first year of life, foraging along the hillside. Arctic grizzlies must make the most of these short summers, and that includes this mating pair that have somehow found each other in this vast expanse. Grizzlies must cover great distances just to find enough food. An Arctic grizzly in open tundra can have a home range the size of Yellowstone. Once you touch down, keeping up with a grizzly is nearly impossible. For the caribou, their journey is nearly over. The herd has finally made it to their summer range, the completion of their journey. But caribou are wanderers, and they don't stay put for long. With the herd moving on, and only fleeting glimpses of grizzlies, we are left with few choices. An old report of a salmon run has given us some hope.
Well, I mean, I think this is our best bet. It looks like a good spot, doesn't it?
But this far inland, it's a long shot. Even if we find salmon in the river, no one I've spoken with has actually seen Arctic grizzlies fishing. The caribou taunt me, but it's not them I'm looking for. Finding bear sign is the priority here. But if grizzlies are around, it's best to be prepared. I carry a shotgun only as an extreme precaution.
And then, believe it or not, a really popular thing with grizzly bears is this hedysarum root.
They love this stuff. I'm surprised this morsel has been left behind, actually. You might look at this place and think it doesn't offer very much. But they piece together a diet, and little bit by little bit, they get by here. Oh, the tracks all through here.
Look at this, fresh grizzly bear tracks. And then right in front of it, the caribou track. So both of these species are using this river to get from A to B. And occasionally, if a bear is lucky, they'll be able to prey on a caribou, especially during the calving season. Wow, look at that.
The salmon are running. The question is, where are the bears?
Nearly time for a cup of coffee, I think.
After hours of waiting, there's a shadow moving through the willows.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. There's a third cub coming up the river.
Okay, I see her.
She's crossing here. I do not want to surprise this bear, though.
Arctic grizzlies have a much more aggressive reputation than coastal brown bears.
She seems pretty cool. She's seen us.
Just finding one would be chance enough.
How far back is the third one?
Right behind the second.
Okay.